Hello fellow Star Wars fan, Did a Star up here, coming at you with another The High Republic video. If you guys are into The High Republic, then my channel is the place to be because I'm putting out content as often as I can because I'm just so excited for this new initiative and this new phase in Star Wars. With that being said, today I want to talk about the first character names revealed for The High Republic. So throughout the 5 different pieces of literature for this phase 1 of The High Republic, we have characters from each. So the first one, which is the first to be released, The Light of the Jedi, written by Charles Soule, that kicks off this whole The High Republic, has 2 characters on the cover of the novel which have been revealed by Charles Soule. We have that Wookiee that everybody's clamoring for. His name is Briaga Agaberry, and he's got some kind of cool type lightsaber that is somewhat desirable on a number of reasons. We're not really sure, but apparently there's multiple of those, and they're very high in power to an extent. But this is the first time we're seeing a Wookiee Jedi besides a Wookiee youngling Jedi from the Young Jedi arc from the Clone Wars. Another character we have on the cover front and center is Avar Kriss, and we have her character's description as kind of tuning into the Force like it's a song. And what's interesting about her, she's already appeared in The Rise of Kylo Ren, issue number 3, inside of a holocron that one of Luke Skywalker's students actually uses to open up. So pretty cool seeing her in there. Then moving over to the next piece of literature in the High Republic, we have the High Republic comics written by Cavan Scott. And he released some cool tidbits on his website, so I'll just read through this brief description. He's talking about this character of Keeve Trennis. She is a newly minted Jedi who finds herself stationed on the Starlight Beacon. She's a good Jedi. In fact, she's a great Jedi, but she doesn't believe it, especially when she realizes that she's surrounded by real legends. And her problems are only just beginning, especially as a great disaster ravages the frontier, because wherever there is a great disaster, there are dark forces who see a great opportunity. So what's very interesting about this character is we've seen her name mentioned in another previous work of Cavan Scott, and that is Dooku Jedi Lost, the audiobook, which you can also purchase on the hard copy version. And she was mentioned to be part of the Lost 20 when Yoda is going around the Jedi archives. He has Dooku and a young Sifo Dyas with him. And he's explaining about these Lost 20. They were people that were disillusioned. They were masters of the Jedi that were disillusioned and left the Order. It doesn't just mean that they're left to become Sith, but some became leaders, some just disappeared. And Yoda specifically mentions Master Trennis and how it's very sad. Just very, very sad. So, yeah, it's going to be awesome getting some more backstory in these characters pertaining to stuff that we know vaguely about in the canon. So moving over to some young adult novels, we have first off A Test of Courage, written by Justina Ireland. And she has this character named Esther Rowe, a 16-year-old Jedi Knight that has a crew, and her ship is taken out of light speed. It's interesting because she is a Miriellan, but she's also 16 years old and a Jedi Knight. So yeah, that is the youngest Jedi Knight in existence in the canon. So to see how she's reacting to this certain crisis, which also plays into the next appearance of a character in this book called Into the Dark. It's a young adult reader or young adult novel written by Claudia Gray, and we have this Padawan named Reath Silas, and he is going away from Coruscant. He was in the Jedi Order, Jedi Temple, and well, he's going towards the frontier, and his ship also gets pulled out of hyperspace, and he has to be on this station that's very dark and creepy, and there's going to be some bad stuff basically that's happening here. So yes, there is clearly a connection between hyperspace travel and not working to an extent. I'll do another video on that entirely, but it probably has something to do with the Niles. Yes, another character appears to be human, but also another Padawan. And finally, we have the High Republic Adventures, written by Daniel Jose Older, and he has these 2 characters called Lula and Farzala. Farzala seems to be a new species. Kind of looks like a Lasatan a little bit, but I think he could be something else. But they are two Padawans, and they are also dealing with the fallout of the Great Disaster. So there you have it. We have a bunch of characters, names revealed, a little bit about them for this Phase 1 of the High Republic. Which one of these characters do you think you can get behind with as little knowledge and details that we know so far? I'm really looking forward to finding out more about this Master Keeve Trennis from the High Republic comics. I think that could be a very interesting story and give us more backstory on just the other Jedi in general throughout the years. So what do you guys have to say about this video? Are you excited for the High Republic? Let's talk about it in the comment section down below. As I said at the top of this video, this will be the channel that will be diving into the High Republic on a very regular basis. I already have my reaction to the announcement of the High Republic initiative, and I also do have my breakdown of the mentions of the High Republic in the current canon as we stand today. So make sure you go ahead and give this channel a subscribe if any of that sounds interesting to you, and do hit that notification icon so that way you'll be notified when future videos go live. That is going to do it for me, Starter. Thank you guys so much for watching, and may the Force be with you always. Thanks for checking out the video. Please hit that thumbs up symbol. It helps me know that I'm making content that you guys enjoy. And if you enjoyed this video, I also include 2 videos down below you guys should check out. And please consider subscribing to this channel. It helps support me, and it notifies you guys of when I get new videos up on the channel. You can also contact me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at StarRaptor.